Hello, and thanks for tuning in. I'm Larry Tritell, and welcome to Larry's Music Stories. This is the story of the infamous rocker by the Beatles, Helter Skelter. The song was released in 1968 on the White Album. Paul McCartney read an interview with The Who's Pete Townsend, and in it Pete said The Who's new song was the loudest, rawest, dirtiest song they'd ever done. Paul McCartney said about it, "Just reading the interview fired my imagination. I thought, right, they've done what they think was the loudest and dirtiest. We'll do what we think." Drummer Ringo Starr said about the recording session, "Helter Skelter was a track we did in total madness and hysterics in the studio. Sometimes you just had to shake out the jams." And producer Chris Thomas said, while Paul was doing his vocal, George Harrison had set fire to an ashtray and was running around the studio with it above his head, doing an Arthur Brown impression. Sadly, this song will always be associated with the Manson murders, but its origin is much more wholesome. The Beatles were just trying to outdo The Who. Fun fact, it was on the 18th take that Ringo tossed his drumsticks up in the air and shouted the now iconic line, "I got blisters on my fingers." How great is that? I hope you enjoyed this story. Till next time, remember what the great Ian Anderson said, "Life's a long song, but the tune ends too soon for us all."